Hello and welcome. I'm Addison Brown, and this is The Waterhole, a podcast from the constellation known as the Emerging World Project. We are here in service to love, to our imagination, to the earth, and to each other, and the wild possibilities of an ever-expanding world. This episode is but a teaser. It's a whisper of what and who is coming your way. It is here at the Waterhole that our storytelling will be told through the lens of the baby mammoth Nunchoga. It stretches across 8 directions, each one named for a Digija, those legendary elephants from Hindu cosmology, the guardians of the universe's 8 directions. But as more of us gather, her tale becomes the unfolding of our possible future, dancing through the many voices, many creatures, and deep time, inviting us to unlock more of this precious planet and what it means to be in harmony again. From the north, we meet Ray, the one who found Nunchoga, emerging from the ice, her secrets still tucked away. And from the east, Airavata, a glowing elephant born from the churning of the cosmic ocean, standing tall where the sun rises and all things begin. Nunchoga's call echoes across the directions, a melody drifting our way. She's calling us forth. So meet me at the Waterhole. We are here, waiting for you. The air changed. Ray felt it before he saw anything. A shift in pressure, in temperature, in the quality of light. The hair on his arms stood up. The endless Yukon sun seemed to brighten and dim at once, and the cold breath from the permafrost became something else, something warm. He looked up, tears still streaming down his face, and Airavata was there. The elephant stood between Ray and the sun, present in a way that made everything else seem like a dream that Ray had been sleepwalking through. White as snow, white as bone, white as the lotus flowers Ray had only ever seen in pictures. The light didn't reflect off Airavata's skin so much as emanate from within it, a luminescence that had nothing to do with the midnight sun. Ray should have been terrified, should have scrambled backwards, should have questioned his sanity, should have run. But he couldn't move. The tears kept coming, and he didn't wipe them away. He knelt there in the clay, his hand still resting on Nunchoga's fur. He stared up at the being before him. Airavata's eyes were dark and fathomless and kind, so kind it hurt. The elephant lowered his massive head until his trunk nearly touched the ground where Ray knelt. The movement was slow, deliberate, gentle, the way you might approach a frightened animal or a wounded one. "You have been carrying so much," Airavata said. The voice didn't come from outside. It rose up from the earth itself, from the space between Ray's heartbeats. It resonated in his sternum, in his spine, the hollow places inside him he'd been trying not to feel. Ray's mouth opened, but no sound came out. More tears spilled over. "So much weight," Airavata continued, and the words were tender, without judgment. "For so long, believing you must hold it all alone, believing you must be alone." Ray shook his head, denying or agreeing. He didn't know which. His chest expanded in thunderous grief to a point that he couldn't control it. "Little brother," Airavata said, and the term of endearment broke something else loose in Ray's heart. "You were never meant to carry the world by yourself. That is our work." The elephant's trunk moved through the air in a gesture, both blessing and invitation. And Ray understood somehow, not with his mind, but with something older, something he'd forgotten he possessed, that Airavata was one of 8. That there were elephants at the edges of the world, each holding up the sky, each bearing the terrible, beautiful weight of existence, so that small things like humans, mammoths, and morning glories could simply be, could live and die and matter without having to justify or earn or prove. You think you are separate, Airavata said, alone in your small life, digging in frozen earth for gold to buy more time to dig for more gold. You think your loneliness is yours alone. You think your sorrow is individual, personal, a flaw in you. Ray nodded. He couldn't help it. Yes, that's exactly what he thought. But there is no separation, Airavata said, and his trunk swept out to encompass everything. The permafrost, the creek, the spruce trees clinging to the hillside, the sky that never darkened, Nunchoga curled in her death sleep, Ray himself kneeling in the mud. You are held. You have always been held. The earth holds you. The sky holds you. We hold you. You are woven into everything that is. The words settled into Ray like stones into water, sinking deep. She knows this, Airavata said, and Ray understood he meant Nunchoga. In her dying, she knew. The herd moved on, but she was not abandoned. The earth took her into itself. The ice preserved her, held her, and you carry such loneliness. You were meant to find her, to remember what she never forgot. Remember what? Ray's voice came out hoarse and broken. That you belong to the beloved, Airavata rumbled softly. That the beloved has never let you go. The elephant stepped closer. The ground didn't shake despite his size. He moved as if he weighed nothing, or as if the earth rose up to meet him, glad for the burden. He was so close now that Ray could feel the warmth radiating from him, smelling of sandalwood and snow. You have been trying to hold yourself up, Airavata said, again, emitting a rumble so faint. To be your own foundation, your own sky. This is why you are so tired. This is why you wake with dread. You were never meant to do this alone. Ray's face softened. He pressed his palms to his eyes, but the tears kept coming. Let go, Airavata whispered. And Ray wanted to. God, he wanted to. But he didn't know how. He'd been holding on so long to control, to self-sufficiency, to the idea that if he just worked hard enough, moved far enough north, stayed isolated enough, he could somehow outrun the emptiness. He didn't know what would happen if he let go. His hand was still resting on Nunchoga's fur, still trembling. Airavata's trunk extended slowly, gracefully, until it touched Ray's other hand, the one pressed against his wet face. The touch was warm. The elephant didn't push or pull, just rested there. Contact, connection. Feel, Airavata said simply. And Ray did. He felt the ground beneath his knees, not just dirt and clay, but earth, alive and breathing, the slow inhale and exhale of continents. He felt the permafrost wall at his back, the ancient ice holding memory, holding time itself in suspension. He felt the creek moving somewhere below, patient and persistent, carving its path. His hand on Nunchoga's fur felt something else, Warmth. Ray's eyes flew open. He looked down. The fur beneath his palm was no longer stiff with ice. It was soft, supple. What? He started, but Aravata's trunk pressed gently against his hand. Feel, the elephant said. Ray froze. The word echoed in him. Feel. And suddenly he didn't know what it meant. He'd spent so long not feeling, pushing down, moving through his days on autopilot. The emptiness had been easier than whatever lay beneath it. I don't, he started. You do, Iravata said gently. You're feeling right now. Your body knows. It has never stopped knowing. Ray became aware of his hand on Nunchoga's fur. Not just the warmth, but the aliveness. The way his palm registered her breath moving beneath the skin. The slight give of flesh over bone. The texture of each hair against his calloused fingers. This is feeling, Aravata said. Sensation. The body's way of knowing the world. You have been numb to it, little brother, trying not to feel because feeling hurt too much. But your hand remembers. Ray's breath caught. His hand was trembling against Nunchoga's fur, and he realized he was feeling everything. The cold air on his wet cheeks, the ache in his knees from kneeling on clay, the tightness in his throat, the way his chest kept hitching with sobs he was trying to control. Yes, Iravata said, let it come, all of it. And something else rose up through Ray's body, not just sensation, but something deeper, something that made his eyes sting and his throat close, something that felt like breaking and healing at the same time. Love. The word appeared in his mind and he almost rejected it. He didn't know this creature. He had just found her. How could he? But it was there, undeniable. A fierce tenderness rising up from some well he'd forgotten existed. He loved her, this small, impossible being, this baby who had died 30,000 years ago and was somehow breathing beneath his hand. He loved her with an intensity that terrified him. Yes, Iravata whispered. This too is feeling, not just sensation, emotion, the heart's way of knowing the world. You have been afraid of this most of all. Ray gave up. He had been afraid. Love for him had meant loss and vulnerability. Love had meant he could be shattered.
That day we sang them in under the dome made of stone, this water hole, provider of life, convening place, confluence of peace, where the lion and the gazelle meet. Water hole as teacher, mirror, guide in humility, showing us how to stay close to the earth. Humility, emerging from humus, earth, of the earth. The closer I stay to the earth, the more humble my heart becomes. The more I will be like the water hole, the lowest place, precisely where the water likes to flow, to bring life. When I make myself the lowest place, I invite the waters of the divine to flow into me and out of me too, abundantly, refreshing, quenching, satisfying deeply, offering relief to all those around. A parade of encouragement as they shower me with their petals of confetti, confetti made of colorful flower petals of light, marigold and jasmine, plum blossom, lavender, waterfalls of wisteria, roses, spring snowflakes and stardust. The whales sing for you. The condors bless the breeze before you. The children long to be in your embrace. At this waterhole, we celebrate your rebirth as much as ours.
All right. Thank you for coming to our gathering at the Waterhole. I'm Addison Brown with Emerging World Project. If this story moved something in you, bring a friend next time. There is always room. Find us at emergingworldproject.org. We'll see you next time.